Welcome back to the MMA Scene. Today's video presents...
You got to make, I think the conversation opens up again as Charles Oliveira becoming the greatest of all time at lightweight. I really do. I know people are going to say, well, Khabib never lost a round, never saw his own blood. Guys, when we say greatest of all time, what are we actually talking about? We know pound for pound, it means if everything were equal, skill for skill, who do we think would be the best? And I think it's a tough debate between two high-level guys in Jon Jones, Alex Volkanovski, skill for skill. Greatest of all time, the GOAT. What's the criteria for that? Is it just accolades? Because if it's just accolades, Charles Oliveira has a pretty damn good resume. From title defenses, style points on finishes, been in the game longer. Are we looking at exciting fights versus smarter fights? Because then it's like we got a situation like Mayweather. There were other people who are undefeated like him, but the guys that he beat, how do you stack that resume up against the others that are in that conversation? So for me, I think he has to be within that conversation. You have to include Charles Oliveira in that against Khabib. And then the next best thing right now, it seems like, is Makhachev closing in. So that's where I'm at. And I'm really looking at title defenses and then winning streak as well. Not like your entire career. I'm talking like in the UFC. Getting those type of win streaks in the UFC, it's very difficult to do. And seeing someone bounce back from an L the way that Oliveira has done time and time again in his career, there's something to be said about that. But in terms of accolades, I understand never losing a round. That's a very impressive stat as well. I would argue that Conor has won some rounds against him. One for sure, maybe two. Very competitive, close rounds. And it's not being biased. I don't have a dog in the race. So I can say things like this and not feel like I'm being biased towards anybody. But I think this is a real conversation that we have to have and consider. And if Oliveira were to lose to Makhachev again, okay, then we have some real serious conversations where we're saying like, all right, we kind of know now that these two guys are greater than Oliveira.
Thanks for watching us. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to get the latest news first.